What's up, guys? We're back. This is the live stream for Lights On, presented by Gloving.com, home of the International Gloving League, and of course, sponsored by our good friends over at Beverages. My name's Wheat.
And I'm Ninetales.
And today, we do have a good live stream for you guys. We're actually going to be having our judge, Mez, explain to you guys a little bit on Musicality. We're going to be pulling the score from the previous round and going over those whole scores, help you guys understand that, and then also revealing our top 5 picks of the round. But before that, we do have social media accounts that we want you guys to follow us on. Brandon, where can they find us?
If you guys want more details about the competition of Lights On, follow us on. For International Gloving League, we have Instagram, Facebook page, and Facebook groups. So follow those for all the details.
Yeah, we're always having the latest and greatest news on Lights On and all of our competitions. And we also feature people on our social media all the time, all your guys' shows from Lights On. So make sure to follow that, check it out. But enough of that, we do have to go over to Mez, who's going to be explaining to us Musicality. Camera guy, roll it.
Alright guys, what's up? My name is Matt, aka Mez. I am from Infinite Movement and Soon, and I am also an EmazingLights sponsor, and I will be judging Lights On Season 3, Musicality. Alright, so what is the definition of musicality? Well, basically, it's how well you perform to the music. Pretty easy, right? But I want to elaborate a little more on that. Musicality is more about capturing the essence of the song. It's about knowing exactly what's going to come up, knowing what moves you want to pick, picking the right moves at the right time. Essentially what you're trying to do, you're not just trying to hit like the common beat. You're trying to hit the subtle sounds, you're trying to hit the lyrics. I'm not talking about just mouthing off at the camera. You can do that. No, it's cool. But I'll give you a 0. I'm just kidding. I won't give you a 0. But other than that, that's pretty much what musicality is. I could go a little bit deeper, but I think more so just some examples of people that have really good musicality would be Vex. Vex is definitely good at hitting the beat. He has a lot of pops. He has a lot of just ways that he kind of emphasizes his moves on the right part of the song. He never like skips the tempo. He kind of stays on beat, but he also hits the smaller beats. Some other examples, we have Cypher, PM Cypher. He is also extremely good with musicality. A lot of times he uses a lot of intensity and he has build-ups. And then one more person, my brother, I Am Puppet. He's also good with musicality. Yeah, there he is. There he is. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. Some ways that you could improve on your musicality is listen to music. No, I'm just kidding. It's just listening to the song over and over, really understanding what moves work with what songs work with what moves. Also making sure that you're hitting, like I said, the lyrics. Don't just go for the main beat of the song because it does get a little boring. Try to like spice it up, you know, if you hear a raindrop, do like a whip but do it slowly or do something else. But other than that, pretty much it, musicality.
There you have it, guys. That was Mez on Musicality. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys to use in all your shows and possibly in Season 4.
Yeah, we hope to see all you guys in Season 4. Of course, you can sign up at gloving.com/lightson. The deadline is May 13th, so you guys still have time to sign up. But, of course, this isn't about that. We're trying to help you guys score higher. And to score higher, you have to understand the scorecard and all of its components. So we're actually going to take one big whole section, execution, and we're actually going to take a video from the past round and show you guys the score for that. So we do have Pretzel's video from all the way in C2. We do have the scores for it already, so camera guy, if you could just roll that right there. And as you can see, he did receive a 3 out of 4 on transitions, a 3 out of 3 on use of space, and a 4 out of 4 on pacing. So we're going to let the video roll and explain this to you guys. Camera guy, roll it. So to kick things off, we are going to go into his transitions where he did get a 3 out of 4. Brandon, why did he end up scoring so high?
First off, I want to say, really love this show. I thought he had consistently smooth transitions. You know, you can see it throughout the whole show. And he also had a wide variety of different transitions, and I really like that.
Yeah, and it's really apparent, you know, he's never using the same transition just over and over the entire show, and he's not getting caught up in his transitions either. However, a lot of his transitions end up going back to these directional changes within his wave tutting, or he often comes out of concepts wave tutting more often than not. In addition to that, his transitions leading to the drop were not necessarily very cohesive, and he didn't have a very real transition right before the drop. And that's why he did get that 3 out of 4, not that 4 out of 4. You have to just do everything you can to hit that perfect score. But he did receive a perfect score on use of space, and Brandon, can you go into a little bit of detail on that?
Yeah, I'm so happy he got that perfect score. It's nice to see those types of scores, especially in the top 4. But really, he mixes his moves up from being close and pulling away from the camera while staying in frame and switching between whips and those tutting sequences.
Yeah, he often utilizes multiple aspects of the grid throughout his entire show. And you can tell it here. He starts going into that tech, he's very close up, and then once he starts going into these bigger moves, he's able to pull back, and he uses a lot of depth. And that's how you're going to get that 3 out of 3 on use of space.
A lot of depth.
Lots of depth. But we do have that 4 out of 4 on pacing as well. Really, there was just no time at all in Pretzel's show where his pacing broke away from the song's pacing. And you can see this here, that song has this energy, this strong pace, and his show just completely matches it.
I thought he picked a very great song for the style that he was using right here. And all his moves, they were intentionally timed to the song's pace, and you see when it slows down, he slows down.
Yeah, it comes down all to this, he had the energy throughout that whole song. The song finally starts to die down, it finally starts to slow down, and so does he, and so does his show. And really, that's all it is. It's just following that song and matching its pace and matching its mood, making sure you're not going at one consistent pace the whole show. But we did have that for you guys. I hope you found that helpful. Of course, if you do have any questions about the scorecard guide, or your scores in the actual competition, feel free to contact me or Brandon here, or any of the judges in Lights On. But it's enough of that. We do have the top 5 picks of the round. Round. All right, let's go into number 5. We do have Dynamics all the way in C3. Camera guy, let's just go ahead and roll that one right away. So first, we do have Dynamics. Big fan of his shows. Brandon, what did you think of this one?
I really like his setup. I've said it many times, but man, just that little hallway of his with the light up setup, it looks really tight. And right here, love all the whips. Looks like infinitely continuous from those Ion boys.
Yeah, they always have that, They have their variety of whips that they throw is really nice. And this, a lot of tech and a lot of tutting that they mix into it. It's really cool to see, and honestly, this show just really accentuated the song very well. It was one of our favorites of the round, but we do have 4 other picks, so let's go down over to Novice Bracket N4, where we have Captain G for our number 4 spot.
All right, here at number 4, we have Captain G. Looking at this show, I really loved the pacing that he had. It's really nice to see some of the novices, especially in the top 4, come in with the talent and show that they are proving themselves to be at the top of the competition.
Yeah, and top 4 is really hard to hit, and Captain G shows us that he has the talent to get there. His tutting sequences here are honestly really creative, and I'm enjoying watching them. He does use a good amount of trails mixed with it and a lot of directional changes, so it was really cool to see. But
yeah.
Props to you, man. We do have to move on, so we're actually going to go down to number 3, which is in Novice Bracket N1 with Denial. So down for number 3, we do have Denial, and Denial showing us that you do not need the best camera to make it to the top 4, and that's honestly really amazing.
Yeah, I agree with that. Some people think they need the best camera, and you don't. But looking at his show, really love the musicality. I think when some shows leave me speechless at certain parts of the song, it really, look at that. It's just so beautiful. That musicality is on point.
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things about musicality. It's hitting those key sounds, hitting that little glitch, hitting it.
That was nice.
It's perfect. It's what you have to do to get those high musicality scores. Shout outs to you, man, but let's move on all the way to number 2. We're going to jump into this one in the Challenger C3 bracket with Alien. Camera guy, roll it.
Jumping into the number 2 spot is Alien. What did you think about this show?
First off, honestly, huge shout outs to that intro. Absolutely hilarious. I was a huge fan. But I'm a huge fan of Alien because he's the king of pacing. He's so good, and everything he does to the song feels like it was meant for this song.
Would you say that his pacing is out of this world?
Boo, Ninetales, boo. But yes, I would say it's out of this world because he scores incredibly high on pacing all the time, and his shows come out wonderful. I recommend everyone to go check him out, but of course we have to move on. We're gonna go to the #1 spot of the week, which goes to Mez in the pro bracket.
Of course.
Camera guy, roll it. So the #1 spot does go to Mez, and it's for the sequence here. Honestly, I don't think there's many people at all who can hit a sequence this fast and make it work with such a glitchy, quick song.
Yeah, the glitchy songs sometimes are the hardest, and he does it just so clean and so beautifully.
Yeah, I honestly wish I had some more time to shout out more of this video, but honestly, that whole segment right there blew my mind when I first saw it. It was amazing to watch. It's a little bit of a bummer he didn't make it through to the finals, but just did throw an amazing show to knock him out. So, such is life in a world of competitions. But if you guys want to check out any of these videos, you can check out the link here. It is gloving.com/lightson, where you can watch all the videos we just talked about, all the videos from the past round, past seasons, and you can sign up for season 4, which again, signups are due May 13th, 2018. And this is going to be our biggest and bestest season ever. So we want you guys all to join us. Novices are coming in, challenger brackets are filling up, and we have the return of a lot of pros. We have the return of Puppet, Mega Sloth, Long's joining the pro bracket. It's going to be awesome. I'm very, very excited to see that. But we do have to end this show. We hope that it was helpful for you guys and hope you guys enjoyed the shout outs. Brandon, do you also want to, let them know where to find us on that social media?
Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook page, Facebook groups, International Gloving League.
That's right. And of course, big shout outs to our sponsors over at Beverages. We will catch you guys next week when we're going to be revealing who's taking home the grand prize of all 9 brackets of Lights On Season 3. Catch you guys then.